I've powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Will do. We knew that was coming. Anytime you start to feel like you're able to get everything you want out of the solar core, you get more. You want Nexus Overcharge, so don't get rid of Nexus Overcharge for this mission. Chrono Surge is essential for this mission, and then Solar Lance is the other big plus. Construction time is essential as well. You don't need to worry about supply. Supply is a non-factor in this next mission.
A new combat unit awaits.
We can look at the war console, but we won't be using anything here.
Now available for deployment.
Actually, that's a lie.
Vengeance for Iron.
Yeah, Mass Nexus static defense. That's like the only way to beat this one on Brutal.
All are present and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun.
And yeah, I mean, it is a savior.
This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon's Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
So we're gonna go for all of this, destroy the Zenith Zones within the first 10 minutes, because like doing it any later for us is death. Holding out till 1.8 billion. We're actually gonna try to hold out until 2.2 billion.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The Zelnaga Temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge and the planet will shatter. Amon will not possess my world.
I have been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and Zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him? Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, Matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
I bet you have, Artanis. I bet you have.
Our forces have secured the Zelnaga Temple grounds. Artanis, how go your preparations?
I am configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith Stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nerazim have long used Kadaran monoliths to protect our lands. I see your Phase-Smith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, Matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance. They should prove instrumental in our defense. The moment has come. Let us begin.
I wish the Kadaran monoliths were better. Off of that immediately.
The sooner the Zenith Stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
For the reckoning.
Come on, get out of here with that. I'm always punished by not setting my hotkeys early.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith Stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
Far more volatile than they do in the co-op missions, that's for sure.
The Zerg gather for an attack to the southwest.
Yeah, what do they have? 100, 200? They should have like 300, 300. Like, honestly, they should have damn near as much as the,
One with the shadows.
the cost that they are to make. Like they're garbage for their cost. Oh, they do keep sending enemies out here.
Very well. You require my skills. You require more victory.
Yeah, actually, it's funny because photon cannons are actually more useful than Kaidaran monoliths.
Another brood of Zerg is preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
Come on now, die, you stupid. No. Yeah, I know. That's literally the worst thing ever. Expo's happening. I just wanted to get more stuff rolling up here.
Observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuris.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve.
Zerg approach the temple from the southeastern accessway.
Don't actually need that. I guess I can just leave that there. We can bait these Zerglings into...
Ready yourselves, Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
Bet they are. I want to knock out. There we go. We need a couple more stalkers and then we can go take out the Zenith stones, and then it's literally just a matter of massing Nexus, which hopefully we can survive to that point.
I serve. I am here in the shadows. You require my skills.
DTs take a lot of damage, and they also eat a lot of everything. Minerals, gas, the whole 9 yards. Doesn't really matter. The couple hundred extra that I spend one way or the other isn't going to make a difference in the defense. I actually don't like that there. This is gonna hurt.
It is done. The Zenith stones have been destroyed. Once your task is complete, the temple can be overloaded.
Understood. And the temple alignment is proceeding well. Now, we wait for the Zerg.
Come on. It's about that time.
Curious. There are overlords closing on the temple grounds.
I have seen this tactic before. They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly.
Yep.
The void hunger.
Build all of this just in case. Actually, yeah, we want to put...
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuris. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure.
Come on. Need to start getting shield batteries out across the board.
Be on guard, warriors. The Zerg are attacking the temple from all three sides at once.
Already got banelings coming in, that's great. More Kaidaran monoliths, more shield batteries. Don't be afraid to use your solar lance to clear out some enemies as you build up your defenses.
Falls on your shadowed world. By the gods, I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
Alright. At this point, we're already using everything we have as far as minerals go.
Borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
No, Matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
So it's not a big deal if we lose this Nexus. It's going to keep happening throughout the mission. We just want to make sure we're replacing it whenever it does go down. It's actually probably not a bad idea to throw some DTs between them, but I've never used them, so I'm probably not going to start now. Just because this strategy has gotten me pretty far before, so we're going to hope it gets me pretty far today. I just start filling in all the gaps. I put probes everywhere and keep dropping Kaidaran monoliths in every open gap. This Nexus will go down soon. Again, that's not too big of a deal. I'm gonna throw a pylon here. That'll let me throw up Kaidaran monoliths there. We're gonna run into an issue where Kaidaran monoliths aren't gonna be enough up top, but we're not gonna be able to put anything else there really. Well, that's what's crazy is actually I came back to this mission and I thought for sure that since you could do it in co-op, you'd be able to do it here where you put energizers, the purifier sentries, around your structures and they can chrono boost the structures.
The temple is realigning. It will be ready soon.
Hierarch, I have discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can.
But like you used to, like in co-op, you can use energizers to power up your monoliths, to power up your overcharged nexuses, but yeah, I know they can't boost in this. So I was like, damn, that sucks. Because last time, like when I went for I didn't actually get this achievement until way later in my campaign days. And the first few times I tried, I failed miserably. There we go. I knew that was coming down soon. We're gonna keep dropping stuff. We're gonna end up with probes trapped all over the place, but that's actually gonna be convenient later because as we start blocking stuff off, it gets harder and harder for probes to reach it. And we really only want Kydarian monoliths for their range, Nexuses for their health. Yeah. So another thing you can do is probes out of Nexuses to push them onto the front line. Which isn't a bad strategy if you need to.
The temple thruns with energy. It is ready.
Solarite retrieval is still in progress. If we can hold on just a while longer.
Yeah, there's a trap probe that was by a Nexus. This Nexus will go down soon. We'll end up putting a new Nexus there with the probe out front. And then otherwise, I mean, it's like I said, just keep stacking Kydarian monoliths wherever you can drop them. The more probes you have laying around in random places, the better off you're going to be. The easier it's going to be to find one to build stuff. Shield batteries everywhere will help. I'm pretty sure I've gotten 2.2 brutal. We'll see how far I get this time. This is going okay. It's not the best one I've had so far, but we'll say it's going okay. I definitely have a lot up, so we're going all right. I'll go ahead and say it. If I don't get 2.2 or damn close to 2.2 on this one, I probably haven't gotten 2.2 on brutal before. Because this one has turned into one of my better runs. This has been pretty clean as far as clearing out the Zenith stones without spending too much and filling up the base. Yeah, and we haven't lost that much. try to get a probe stuck in here in a reasonable spot so that I can actually rebuild some of this. That's not a bad spot.
It is done. The Solarite has been successfully warped aboard the Spear of Adun.
Yeah, pretty soon here they're gonna start sending massive baneling waves. Speak of the massive baneling waves, and they shall appear. Want to do as much damage to these guys as possible. Part of the issue we're going to start to run into is that the banelings come too frequently. And our nexuses that we're trying to replace don't actually get the chance to finish because of the banelings. Alright, so yeah, that'll get taken out. That's good. That's actually surprisingly what we want. That, however, is an issue as well that we start to run into. Yeah, the banelings are going to bust through this side almost for sure. Oh, we made it. We survived that. These guys start to become an issue. Guardians up top actually is probably one of the biggest things that kills me. I have them. I have the upgrades. I actually need to do this. Oh, yeah, we have Nexus dying down here. Like it's no one's business. So we're gonna have to stop this. Kill off all of these guys. Can I get a guy out here? Is he able to? Oh yeah, he is. I think we're gonna lose some stuff here. It's okay though. it's always pushing this close when you start to get close to the like you're always looking at something like this. Yeah. Whenever you get to 2.2 billion, because now we have to make it like not too much longer. At this point, we're gonna do whatever we can to slow stuff down. These guys are gonna have to get hit by a solar cannon, the solar lance. Like, that has to happen. And we can deal quite a lot of damage to the rest of them. We'll hit 2.2 billion here, no problem. Like I said, it ends up happening, but a bunch of shield batteries and a bunch of Chideran monoliths just gives a lot of beef for your guys to push through. This side is almost always the one you're going to get shoved to the base on. These guys will start pushing through first just because of the Guardians and the stack on the Guardians. But this side always gets the most Banelings and Ultras, and you can only have 2 Nexuses here to defend. And it makes it more of a challenge to actually hold that side. Lost our northern Nexus. That's not too surprising. We broke 2.2 billion. We'll see how far we can get. It's probably not going to make it past 2.35 though. Like 2.2 really is kind of the limit. At that point, they just have constant waves of massive hybrids. Yeah. It's like every 10 seconds you get a hybrid wave, and then 10 seconds later you get an ultra wave, 10 seconds later hybrid wave. It's just kind of alternating hybrid ultra. Just to be safe, we'll overload it so that, because I'm not positive, you might actually be able to let this die at a certain point.
Initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety now.
Yeah, pull out your boys.
Berserker poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, matriarch. Your fallen people
That temple's
cry
dead.
out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
Like, that is so many enemies.
Of our kind suffer, separated from the glory of the Kala. None of us are ever truly alone. For our warrior hearts are bound by honor, tradition. Battle is waged in the name of the many. The brave, whose generation after generation choose the mantle of Dark Templar.
That's another really good cutscene. As far as like battle cutscenes go, I think that's one of the better ones on this campaign. And of course, Shakuras exploding at the end is always really dope. So yeah, we hit pretty well over 2.2 billion, no problem. 286 structures built is insane. 2.365 billion on Shakuras, but only 2,787 killed. Yeah, that was easy. I don't know when we killed the Zenith Stones, but I'm pretty sure it was before 10 minutes. I think we managed that.